Does your small business really need an email list? It's a fair question because most of the attention now seems to be on social media, such as posting on LinkedIn, creating videos, making reels, trying to keep up with the algorithms, trends, hashtags, and whatever platform has decided to change everything this week. And because of that, email marketing can feel a bit old-fashioned. But I still think an email list is one of the most useful digital marketing tools a small business can have. Not because it is shiny or exciting, but because it gives you a more direct way to stay in touch with people who have already shown an interest in what you do. Hi, I'm Paul from Digital Growth 101, and I help small business owners feel more confident with digital marketing and digital technology without making it feel more complicated than it needs to be. So in this video, I want to explain why your email list still matters, especially if you run a small business. Social media can be brilliant. It can help people discover you. It can help you share ideas, can help you build visibility and start conversations. But the important thing to remember is that you do not fully control it. You can spend time creating a post, sharing something useful, and trying to be consistent. Then the platform decides who sees it. Some posts do well, some barely move. Sometimes the algorithm changes. Sometimes a platform becomes less useful for your audience. Sometimes your account gets restricted, hacked, or simply buried under everything else people are seeing. That does not mean social media is bad, far from it. But it does mean you should not rely on it completely. An email list gives you another route. Gives you a way to contact people more directly without depending entirely on whether a platform decides to show your content. The other important thing about an email list is that people have usually chosen to be there. They may have downloaded a guide, signed up for a workshop, joined a waitlist, bought something from you, asked for updates, or simply decided they want to hear more from you. And that matters because marketing is not always about reaching completely new people all the time. Sometimes it is about staying in touch with people who already know you, already trust you a little, or already have some interest in what you offer. And that is where email can really be useful. It helps you keep the relationship warm. Not in a pushy way, not by constantly selling, but by turning up with something useful, helpful, or relevant. One of the mistakes people make with email marketing is thinking they need thousands of subscribers before it is worth doing. You really don't. Small, relevant list can be much more useful than a huge list of people who are not interested. If you had 50 people on your list who genuinely cared about your topic, your service, your events, or your business, that could still be valuable. If you had 100 people who had attended your workshop, downloaded your guide, or asked to hear from you, that is not nothing. Those are people who have already raised their hand in some way. So do not dismiss a small list. Start where you are. The aim is not to build a massive audience overnight. The aim is to build a useful connection with the right people over time. This is where a lot of the business owners get stuck. They think, what would I even send to people? And that is a really common question. But again, it does not need to be complicated. You could send one useful tip, a short story from your business, a common customer question and your answer, a link to a new blog post or video, a helpful resource, a simple checklist, a behind-the-scenes update, a useful offer when it genuinely makes sense. The key is to make it useful. Your email does not have to be long. It does not have to be beautifully designed. It does not need 20 sections, banners, buttons, and enough formatting to make it look like a supermarket leaflet. Sometimes a simple, plain email with one helpful idea is enough. In fact, for many small businesses, that can feel more human. Email works well because it allows you to build trust gradually. Someone might not be ready to buy from you today. They might not need your services this week. They might like what you do, but not be ready to take action yet. Email gives you a way to stay gently visible. You can keep helping. You can keep sharing useful ideas. You can remind people what you do. You can show that you understand their problem. Then, when the time is right, they are more likely to remember you. That is the part people often miss. Marketing is not always about getting an instant sale. Sometimes it is about staying useful and visible until someone is ready. Your email list should not sit on its own. It should connect with the rest of your marketing. Your social media can help people discover you. Your website can explain fully what you do. Your videos or blog posts can show your knowledge. Your email list can help people stay connected. For example, you might share a useful tip on LinkedIn, then invite people to download a simple guide. That guide adds them to your email list. Then your emails continue the relationship. Or you might create a short YouTube video, link to a free resource, and then use your email list to keep helping people after they find you. That is when digital marketing starts to feel more joined up. Not complicated, just connected. So here is a simple task for this week. If you do not yet have an email list, think about one useful thing people could sign up for. It could be a simple checklist, a short guide, free workshop, a community invitation, or a monthly newsletter with practical tips. And if you already have an email list, send one useful email this week. Not a huge campaign, not a massive newsletter, just one helpful message. Answer a common question, share a useful tip, link to something helpful. Remind people how you can help if they need support. The important thing is to start using the list as a relationship building tool, not just something that sits there quietly in the background. So does your small business still need an email list? I think yes. Not instead of social media, not instead of your website, not instead of creating useful content, but to work alongside them. An email list gives you a more direct way to stay in touch with people who have already shown an interest. It helps you build trust over time. It gives you somewhere to share useful ideas. And it means you are not relying completely on social media platforms to reach your audience. So if you have been ignoring email marketing, this might be a good time to look at it again. Keep it simple, start small, be useful, and build from there. And if you would like more simple, practical digital marketing ideas like this, I have created a free Digital Growth 101 community for small business owners, startups, and anyone who wants to feel more confident with digital marketing and technology. The link is below, and you'll be very, very welcome to join us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.